Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. We're here in Seattle. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Cleveland Guardians, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right.
And today on the hill, Ryan Wu. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago. Just about to get started. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in for the Guardians. And a new season is officially underway. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just getting started here in Seattle. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. The run comes across, and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
First and second, no outs. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And it stays fair. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away. The relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
1 out man at first. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5 zip.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
This one in the air right field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Only 2 now. Got him swinging. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Travis Bazzana with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen.
Emerson Hancock will take over here, ready to make his season debut. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's a laser base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Jose Ramirez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted, and he leaves the yard. Grand slam. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 10-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time.
So 2 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left field. Brett Snyder gets under it, and that is that. But they break this game wide open. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and getting to start, Parker Messick. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. Swinging a foul straight back. Messick. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Seeing they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. Next offering is fouled back.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates.
That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. Guardians 10 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Kazuma Okamoto digs in for the Guardians. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. Kwan measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air. Naylor settles under this one. And that is that. Guardians 10. Back here in Seattle, where Mariners fans are celebrating opening day following a season where they won their division for the first time in over 20 years.
An unforgettable season for these fans. They showed up big time. They also got to watch Cal Raleigh dump home runs all over the league, while the starting rotation led baseball in ERA and innings pitched.
If they can throw like that again this year, I'd expect to see him back in the postseason. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Julio Rodriguez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 10-0. We're celebrating opening day here in Seattle, where the Guardians lead off the third. Cleveland made the postseason last year, but it's safe to say they're hoping for a faster start this season.
Yeah, Boog, how about their run in the second half? They were 15.5 games back in the Central in June and still won the division.
And they were 11 games back in early September.
Just unreal.
Lee now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Ramirez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Guardians go down in order. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
The 0-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Cole Young will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Jose Ferrer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Steven Kwan digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Look out! And it hit him.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. 2 for 2, so he's got to be feeling good right now.
He's turning a special day into something magical with how easy he's making it look at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Jackknifes out of the way. Tapped softly on the ground. Toss to Naylor, and that is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the Mariners' leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 11-1. 1 down. Now, Josh Naylor.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Canzone in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. That's out to center field. DeLauder coming on. And that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just...
Hitting for the Guardians, number 76, Alex Cleveland.
Into left center for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Cleveland.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And that one almost hit him.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Got him. 2 gone now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and the new pitcher in the game, Edward Bernardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Munetaka Murakami looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Two on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Way inside. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
The catcher.
So digging in, Naylor. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Carter Jensen. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Got him. That's out number 3. 3 left for the Guardians. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 2 outs, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder. That one at triple digits.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. It's the Guardians 11 and the Mariners 1. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So now here's the DH. Because Okamoto.
Okamoto.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. And that's a leadoff double. Kazuma Okamoto with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard.
Kwan gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here is Chase DeLauder. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position. 2 on with 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Left field, way back there. 1 run across. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. That is his 3rd of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout.
Now on the bump, Cooper Criswell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back in Seattle. In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
He takes it on his own. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Young, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Guardians up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Popped up left side. Arias settles underneath it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Munetaka Murakami digs in for the Guardians.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carter Jensen. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mariners.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Panzone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strikes him out with 100. The Guardians have the advantage, 13-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the 8th. Kazuma Okamoto digs in for the Guardians. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. So a man aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. On the ground. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out. Miles Mastrobuoni coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Next to hit, Chase DeLauder. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
The bat, number 13.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon at strike two. Criswell, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire. Alex Freeland digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That one at triple digits.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
This one in the air. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
In the air, right field. Lee in position. And there's 2 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. Popped up. Arias under it. And that is that. The Guardians have the lead, 16-1. Back in Seattle, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Munetaka Murakami. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check.
Mastrobuoni tossed to second.
No, he's in
over
there.
to first, but he beats it. And the batter now, Carter Jensen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In the air, left field, Refsnyder on the move. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. They get a leadoff single. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
On to first, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So up next, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Comes up empty.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's a strikeout looking. Down to the last out for the Mariners. So back to the top of the order. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant. If he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo. Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate. Say fake till you make me fake. How you know what to take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for tryna hit it bad like big cold. See, I spell it out quick, yo. My don't up the click. My dog like pit finna raise, no quit. This good as it get. Bring the hood to events. Still need tint on the whip. Don't run, don't trip by the. I ain't never pay rent on. Been for the bread and it. Let's do it. The broad them thick and the feet go stupid. Like me, never too quick, too clever. I pray them streets gon' treat you better. Back outside, round my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo, man. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Bitch step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them.
I double my figures and figure the wave. Cutting off cats when they think they safe. Saving up, I grew a little rough, but I will not fold, impressing me. So watch my vision, see what I see. T-top cutlass, sitting up decent. Taking my meetings in back of the whip. I know how to hustle, I know how to live. Featherweights don't talk like this. You in the way, don't walk my script. Run up 100 and done for the summer. That's how you leverage and leave with a kid. I'm trying to get me a penthouse. Out on the cliff, I can sit out. Call up Lil' Mama, she en route. See what attention it took now.
I've been waiting for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like, I'm finna dip. Straight up. I'm just trying to figure out where you at. I told you I was gonna pull up in the next 10 minutes. Hello?
I don't track no lights, locked in. Better know my face when I walk in. You a fiend for the been a boss then. I bossed up, put them in the.
Mention my name and it flow better. You bet on me, you a go-getter. We out of town, but they know us. Show up, looking like a score up.
Hold up. You know what? It feel like back in a Rover. I told you, ball in your field. If you real, we as tight as your.
Gang outside in the nighttime. Backstage looking like a dope line. We brought the business of gold, man. Showtime, shut down your city and show.